Dan Huff, ladies and gentlemen. That was my slightly dodgy attempt of the unbelievable intro to I'm a Believer off the first Giant album. I believe it's called Last of the Runaways. And it was my first time hearing the living legend that is Dan Huff. My first time hearing him. I believed at the time, but no! I'd heard him so much before, as have you. He's everywhere. He was one of the most, well, he's still, a phenomenal musician. He's a producer now, more or less. But he was a phenomenal session player back in the 90s, early zeros. And then went into producing and is an absolute monster of a musician. Unbelievable guitarist, unbelievable vocalist, and all-round musician / producer. And I'm a bit of a fan, I'm not sure if you noticed. But I thought that was the first thing that I'd actually heard. But my earliest memory of Dan Huff would have been, not this part, but everyone knows. That was the legend that is Steve Stevens. But he actually did the when the jets take off, at the beginning of Top Gun, it was the Let me do the solo. Sorry, I get so carried away. Danger Zone. He did the solo for that. He's also done he crossed over into country as well, and did what I believe is another one of the most badass solos ever from this one. Obviously the rhythm part, people think it's not that difficult. It's difficult to get that feel. I'm not singing that one, my god. I feel like a woman, jeez. Anyway, what a solo. Solo, god, it's just iconic stuff. But anyway, I need to bring your attention to, again, future stuff that we're going to be doing. So homework for you is to listen to Last of the Runaways album. Unbelievable stuff, unbelievable riffs. However, it's Time to Burn we're really going to look at, because some of the solos in that, they're just unbelievable. Especially the title track, Time to Burn, with the intro. I'm not even going to attempt it now because I'll probably butcher it. Leave that with me. The one of the epic moments from that would have been the lay it on the line. There's a part in it that, again, it was my buddy Aaron who gave me these CDs. It was back when I was in music college, and I'd never heard. I had no idea. And he said, "Have you heard of Giant, man? You got to listen to Giant, badass stuff." And I listened to it, and it was unbelievable. Just, again, musicianship. I could go on for hours just saying how epic Dan Huff is, but let me explain this one little thing. It was the first time that I'd actually really heard that epic two-note per string stuff that wasn't in an all-out metal context, because I'd heard Zach Wild come in. Oh god, which I've done before, but the he had a song called Lay It On The Line. It was an epic riff. There was bits in the verse where he'd do this, he'd have this kind of gap and then a vocal part there. You have to listen to it. But he did a few riffs. And then here. You could just about hear it under there, but he was definitely getting this. Oh God! And again, took me back to the only other time I'd heard that was at the beginning of the Avaya Musicom. But it was, you know, it was. I just did it. I was like, what the hell? And that was there, wasn't it? But it was a loop. It was played backwards. I've explained in another video. He probably did. And then they rewound it. But anyway, Dan Huff would just fire out these 2-note per string, massive loops in there. And I remember that's the first thing that I took from him was those kind of ideas where he'd have the singular pentatonic, but he'd really just fly up and down it. Oh no, God, I'm a bit rusty here. Just forgive me. Just fly down those and up. Oh, it was phenomenal. Anyway, I'm rambling here. Homework. Go and dig out Time to Burn, the album, and we're going to do all kinds of stuff of that and show you some of his signature licks. And also, yeah, Last of the Runaways. And then just, the countless stuff that he's been on. All the Shania Twain stuff and the what they played, Michael Bolton. I remember hearing one of the tracks there, and this epic rock solo was in there. Unbelievable. Anyway, oh yeah, and have a look at him. He's finally on social media now. He's got his own Instagram and stuff. He's working on a new album, so you have to go and have a look at that. And also, he's done a great interview recently. Oh God, I should remember. It was something effects. Volta. Apologies. Chris will put their logo up because I did watch because my buddy Justin was on there, and I remember watching the interview and just being like, finally someone asking about all those solos. They did Michael Jackson stuff and all that. Oh, it's unbelievable. Anyway, I'll leave you with that. And loads more Dan Huff to come. Anyway, thank you very much and see you next week.